Okay, so that's probably the final setup for the wiring. I think I got it pretty much figured out, apart one small problem that I'll show you later. So practically I'm using API mode for your wireless communication. So let's see now, let's visit the transmitter, so that the remote control. Uh, what will be feeding the remote control is a 9-volt battery. You've got a simple Arduino, revision 3. And in that particular Arduino, there's no sketch running. You still need the basic to make the Arduino work, but you don't need any customized sketch in there. So the wiring goes as is, 3.3 volt going into that railing right here, and then I split it up, one for the joystick and the other for the xbee. That's a series 1, and it's programmed through AT commands using putty. Pretty basic. The commands are in the instruction on the website if you need it. So for the joystick, I use the reference pin for the voltage. I'm going through the 3.3 pins directly. I have opportunity of having the 5-volt regulated to 3.3 volt, so that's pretty cool, but I'm not using that. I'm going straight 3.3 volts. This pin right here is pin 20, or pin 0. I have y-axis connected to it. I'm working on connecting the x-axis to the next pin, so sending both single wirelessly. So that's the negative, going back to the board, so to complete this circuit. So you have the motors right here. Well, we can all see it. And right here we have the robot. So just to test out things, finalize things, I hooked up the fan, so it's blowing out. Inside you have a saber tooth driver board, motor board. I'm using both single pins, and I'm also using the 5-volt output from the board. That's a pretty neat feature because I was able to eliminate the battery right here. I'm using the 5-volt to feed the board and the xbee. It's working great actually. And also to make sure when you're doing the API mode, so I'm using, come on, you can't really see it, but that's TX out and RX in. So when you have them connected this way, you have out going to in the xbee, and the pin out from the xbee going to the pin in the Arduino. This is the same thing for the transmitter, same deal. So it's connected directly to the xbee. So let's give it a try. You'll see when I put forward, it only go up to 6 volt. When I go backward, it takes the entire 12 volt for some reason. I shared the sketch online, so if anybody wants to modify it. So first we'll start the controller. It's on. Then the main brain. So it's blowing out. It's good. So let's try it. This is weird. Single. It's dropping. So that's either forward or backward. So now the other way around. It's taking 12 volts. Lower. Slower. just forward. No, that's how I did it. And it works.